Hi everybody, my name is Bek and thank you so much for tuning into today's bump date. It's a little bit different than normal because I actually have a baby appointment this morning, so let's chat on the way up. Holy dooly. Flip it.
3+.
So as I said in my last bump date, I'm feeling really anxious at the moment because my morning sickness has gone away, which is a really great thing. But at the same time, I'm not really feeling baby kick because I am only 16.5 weeks pregnant. So it's still a little early to feel bubby. And because I'm not feeling any proof of life, I'm just anxious that something's gone wrong. Well, that's super disappointing because I really was craving a nice drink before heading to my appointment. But that line for Starbucks, goodness me, that was way too long. I've been thinking about what I could get that would be a little treat on the way up to the doctor's, and there's not many options for me, but one option is Hungry Jack's, so I'm going to get a hamburger. Hi, can I please get a hamburger?
A hamburger, anything else?
No, that's it.
Java food.
Thank you. So, as I was saying before, I know that it's better not to be anxious than it is to wait another week wondering. There isn't really any signs or symptoms that are pointing towards anything going wrong. It really is just the fact that I haven't felt anything. And I just need peace of mind. It's so much easier to go up to my doctor and have a quick check-in than it is to wait around wondering what if. So one of my friends contacted me and she's been in a similar circumstance, and she said the best thing you can do is just go to your doctor and just, get some peace of mind, because there's no point sitting at home worrying the whole time. So thank you for your advice, and I have made an appointment and I'm going up. I've just arrived now and I am 12 minutes early, which makes me wonder if I could have actually stopped in for Starbucks, but that's okay. It's better to be safe than sorry and actually arrive on time. Because we go through a private practice for my obstetrician, I don't go to a hospital that's local for me. I do actually have to travel quite a bit, which it doesn't bother me because I love my doctor so much and she supported me through the highs and lows of this whole pregnancy journey with all the kids. It's a bit of a bummer the current season that we're in, because usually on a day where I have an appointment and the kids are in care and I'm not at work, I like to make a day of it and go to a cafe or treat myself and just have some me time. But because we're on movement restrictions here in Queensland, it means I'm just up to my appointment and then back home, but thankfully I can do drive-through. I'm hoping that I can get some footage of Bubby, because I always have a little ultrasound in my doctor's room, and it'd be nice for Mick to see it because he hasn't seen Bubby since our 12-week scan, and tomorrow will be 17, so it's been, crikey, 5 weeks. That's a big deal. Anyway, I will see you after my appointment.
Yeah.
Hello.
So big. Yeah. So looking good, darling.
Yay. This is
So
massive.
good. Yeah. The baby's been very busy. Wow, that's such a big growth spurt from last time. You guys gonna find out what you have it?
Nope. It's a surprise.
We've got a boys and a girls name. This is like a record time for us, I think, because we're stuck in quarantine. Because usually it's like the day off, we're still debating.
I don't remember you being that decisive.
That's very reassuring.
Welcome back to my 17-week bump date. I am honestly super duper excited. This past week, so much development has happened, so much peace of mind has happened, and I'm really excited to be sharing this with you now. One thing that I've really loved is all the new mums that I'm meeting here on YouTube who are in a similar stage of gestation as me, and something that I have found out is a new app which I'm going to share with you guys today. I'm also going to share something exciting that has happened literally in the last 24 hours, and just how pregnancy is now that I am 17 weeks pregnant. So let's get into it. The app that I'm sharing with you guys, I have never heard of until I watched someone else's bump date, and it's an app called ObGyn Pregnancy, and I love all the features on it. Previously, in Amira and Zoe's pregnancy, I used What to Expect When You're Expecting and Baby Center, and those apps are great, but I'm really loving this new app, and that's why I'm going to share it with you guys today. The reason why I love this app so much is it doesn't have as many ads as I had in previous apps. In the previous apps I was using, it seemed like I was getting spammed by ads, which was really frustrating. The other thing that I love about this app is it has a awesome chart about your child's hand and foot development. So it shows how big their hand and foot will roughly be the time that they are born, and then it shows how big it currently is. And just seeing that, it just warms my heart, because it's so nice to see that they are a little person. It's all well and good to know that Bob is the same size as a pomegranate, but I don't really eat pomegranate, so I don't really know how big that is. And now that I've had a scan, I can definitely relate the fact that this baby has grown immensely in the past couple of weeks. But if I hadn't had that scan and I was just going off this fruit chart, I would still be wondering how big Bob is. And that is the reason why I love seeing the hand and foot silhouette and seeing them grow. It's so great. The other thing I love about this app is I feel that the articles that are in your feed are really appropriate for the gestation that you're in. So last week I was having immense headaches and I couldn't get rid of them, and that was the article, and it had all these natural remedies and what you should do to help with your headaches, and it was really great to have that instant feedback of how I need to help myself in my own pregnancy journey. So if you haven't downloaded this app, I highly recommend giving it a go. Just look into it, maybe you'll fall in love with it as much as I have, but it's definitely a winner in my book. The symptoms that I've experienced this last week have been heartburn. I've had lots and lots of heartburn, and when I went to see my doctor on Thursday, which you guys saw, she was just saying to stay away from the spicy foods and stuff like that, which is fine. When I made my meal plan for this week, there is nothing spicy at all. The other symptom that I've been having in this pregnancy is headaches and a bit of cramping. The cramping probably was giving me a bit of fear prior to going to my obstetrics appointment, because I was worried that that could mean something, but I think it's just dehydration, and I needed to really up my intake on drinking water, which I find really challenging. So I've done that, and I've seen a change in the amount of headaches that I'm getting, and also cramping. And over this weekend, I've really made an effort to try and nap when I can, and that has also made a giant difference to my headaches. Another symptom that I've been getting is really vivid dreams, and because of the current season that we're in, my dreams are pretty horrific and I don't like to have them. I've tried to watch things before bed that are humorous and uplifting, so that that's the last thought on my mind before going to bed, which has worked some nights. For other nights, I've really had bad, vivid dreams, and I've woken up not feeling good. And the last pregnancy symptom, which is a really good one, is my appetite is finally back to normal. I'm really excited to be introducing more holistic foods, less junk foods, less carby foods, and back into eating nutritionally. Another really exciting thing that has happened in the last 24 hours is I have felt Bobby's first movements. I am so excited because, as you saw at the beginning of this video, I really just wanted some proof of life and I wasn't getting morning sickness anymore, and so I wanted to feel Bobby move. And there was a part of me that was wondering over this last week if I had felt little flutters and squirming, but nothing was really evident that I was like, yes, that's absolutely a kick or a move or something. And then last night I was getting ready for bed and Mick had his hand on my belly and I felt Bob kick, like a genuine kick, and it made me so happy. It gave me such a peace of mind, and I could feel Bobby squirming until I fell asleep, and it was so lovely and so beautiful. I also find now that when I'm sitting, because I have such a small torso, it compresses Bob and I can feel Bob, you know, do a little random kick or do a little squirm, and it's so nice. I feel like I've felt it earlier because I know what I'm looking for. With Amira, I don't think I felt her until about 20 weeks, which is normal. With Zoe, I think I felt her around 18 weeks, and so with this one, it's just a little week earlier. But it is an absolute answer to prayer because this is the proof of life that I was searching for. And I know when I do like my 30-something week update, I'll probably be so frustrated because I'll be so big and Bob will be getting stuck under my rib cage and all that sort of jazz. But for right now, I am reminding myself how special it is to feel Bob kick and to feel just that presence of life. And I'm so excited that I can share that with you guys at this bump date. So overall, you've seen my journey. I started this week feeling really low, feeling really uncertain and unsure how this pregnancy was going. But now that I've had my scan and met with my doctor and I can feel Bobby moving, I feel so unbelievably blessed, and I'm so thankful for this pregnancy. I feel like it is heading in the right direction. I feel like things can only go up from here because the bigger baby gets, the bigger I'll be able to feel it move, the more proof of life I'll have in that concrete movement and feelings and stuff like that. I feel like I'm out of the woods now, which is really nice, and I am so excited to be growing our family. Like, I think this is me getting excited because I haven't been able to let myself put down those barriers, and I'm just really excited. We went to Kmart yesterday because I needed to get some new pants for work because I need to have black long pants, and maternity ones are just a little bit hard to find. And when I went into the baby section, I was just non-stop crying, like happy tears. I am so thankful, and poor Meg's just giving me hugs and going, oh, that's right, this is pregnant Meg. So, oh, that's the other symptom I've had all week. I've been really crying over everything, like lots of happy tears, not necessarily sad tears. But I'm just really excited that you guys are tuning in for this pregnancy adventure. Thank you so much for all the love and support that has happened over me announcing the arrival of this baby and just my pregnancy updates. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If you have liked watching this video, the roller coaster ride that it was, please give it a big thumbs up. It really supports my channel. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done so already to become part of our YouTube family. I upload these bump dates every Monday because Sunday is my click over for my new week, and I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys. If you have any suggestions of baby related videos that you would like to see in the future, please comment them below and I would love to film them for you, because this parenting gig, it doesn't come with a rule book. We only have each other, and I'll see you in my next video.